Oh, it started. Hi, Porter, come on in.
It started? No, it shouldn't.
You're supposed to start. Hi, bud. Sit down. We're just glad you're here, bud. Nobody's here yet, so.
We'll call this. Any formalities we gotta do, or we just call it to order and we're there?
So if you could just pray for us, that would be great.
Yeah.
Pray for Rachel.
Pray for me, I need all the help I can get.
Yeah. Don't we all? Don't we all?
Good. Appreciate it.
Sure.
All right,
Yeah.
All right.
so we're called to order now, Ben, so.
I'm listening. I'm useless, but I'm listening.
So we do have a couple, do we have anybody online? Doesn't look like, so. Not a very popular safety meeting, but we do have Doral. Doral, do you want to introduce your guest?
We have a public comment, first one ever.
Okay, sweet.
So this is the Public Safety Committee and Porter, he's just a great help to citizens that might need his help. So with that, I'll just turn it over to you.
I'll get to sit here.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, we moved to Woodland Hills probably 6-7 years ago, and I just started doing handyman work for the people that I lived at. So that was Jim and Sue Brady. And what they usually had me do is weed whacking and tree thinning. So basically that's what I've done to stay alive in Woodland Hills all this time. One of the problems though that I figured out within just, because I've just spent my summers in the woods of Woodland Hills and trying to solve the problems that people have here. One of them is white top, spraying for white top. So that's what I just kind of wanted to see what's going on with the city's perspective. Is for 3 years now, I've sprayed for a couple residentials, but it's never blown up. And I talked to people about it, but they don't know much about white top and how much it's spreading across their property. So I really just wanted to see, I have a solution to it just because I have the spray, I have the mix that it takes and it's worked. I have years of experience just knowing, or I've known that it's worked, right? So I have a proof that it works. I wanted to see what the city's idea was of how important it was to them to getting that sprayed, if there was a way that I could work through the city to work on city property, or if I should just do my own separate business and attack residential areas. But it's kind of a weird business because it's separated from the tree thinning and the weed whacking, just because I hate the white top and it makes me sad to see how much it's taking over vegetation. And, you know, it makes me, it's the most fulfilling job I can do in Woodland Hills because it gets rid of a problem that it's very obvious to see once you know what the plan is. So anyway, I wanted to see how important that was to the city and see if there's anything I can do to work with you guys or to see if anyone's doing anything about that. That's about it. White top.
We occasionally have people come to the city because white top is a problem here and that stuff's hard to kill. We've been working on it on our house for a couple of years now.
Which trees does it affect?
White top?
Which trees?
Which trees?
It's a
White
weed.
top's a little weed.
It's a weed.
They're
This
invasive
one with the little
weed.
white flower on the top. Prolific.
Huh? Yeah, it's pretty bad. It
It's gotten worse and worse. over the
gets
last-
worse. Yeah, we get it on our lawn. It comes into our lawn now. But
I don't know.
what we've done just historically is not a lot. We have some vats downstairs filled with generic Roundup, Garlon, 2 different Garlon brands. And we offer residents at no cost. If they want to come and get it and spray, they can come to the city center and get it sprayed. I've never had anyone since I've been here take advantage of that. And I don't know
Anybody
if a lot of
knows
people
about
are
it,
even
yeah.
aware about it. We have one guy that comes and does it once in a while, but he's not a resident. He hires out to residents. And so he'll come here and get his stuff. He says, as long as you're doing residential house, okay, I'm good with it, you know, but
That is a great business
I need
plan.
to
What the heck?
and when I say, he's been here twice and filled up like a 2 gallons pump sprayer, right?
So he's
Not-
not really
Yeah, I don't
making
think
a
he
dent
gets
in
a
it.
lot of business. Interesting guy. I get stuck talking for about an hour every time.
Should bill him for your time.
He's enthusiastic about his business. He wears pink shirts that say Woods something, Woodland Hills. That's our name. It's like Woodland Hills Weed Company.
He's
or
your old
something.
business partner?
We used to have a tree thinning business together. He's trying to take off here in Woodland Hills, but
Cause at Woodland Hills, these businesses, is
It used to be, so when we were
he
together,
Hispanic?
yeah,
Yeah.
He's kind of a short Hispanic guy?
Guy.
Yeah, nice guy, but man, he talks, he'll come here and I'll talk like an hour.
Took me an hour.
Okay, I gotta go. But he comes here.
You spring.
it's called Escort XP. And the difference is it doesn't kill the plant. Well, it eventually kills the plant, but it makes it so it doesn't come back. So there's been a couple people with acreage that I've sprayed their entire property, and it took out like 90% the next year. So if you have a ton of white top, you'll be dead next year, but then the year after, the wild grass starts coming back in. And that's why I like it so much, is because it's not a yearly problem that you just like, oh, everyone has to spray. It's like, this is getting rid of an issue that for long term.
Yeah.
Does that stuff you use, does it kill like if it were, does it kill everything?
No.
Grass, so if you spray in your lawn.
Yeah, it doesn't kill lawn. It's mostly a broadleaf killer.
Okay.
And then even within those broadleaves, it's pretty specific with how much it takes. So it kills even the houndstone too. But it kills some of the mustards but it hasn't killed anything that I think people value yet. I'm careful around people's gardens and stuff, but
What do you charge? I'm talking for mud. I've been trying to get rid of it in my
always like,
backyard forever.
Can you start at my
I may
house?
hire you.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
We've been trying for 3 or 4 years now to get rid of this stuff in our backyard.
yeah.
So I usually, we don't typically promote businesses because we have to kind of be careful
Yeah.
on that front. However, I think I might make an exception here. Could you get us your information?
Yeah.
Do you have any marketing materials?
I'm basically here to see how much I need. I can set up an LLC to see how, like, if you guys are willing to hire, I don't know how it would work. If you hire the LLC, or if I just need a DBA to just have a name to have. Or if you're hiring my business out, or if we're somewhat of a connected, affiliated.
Well, for you to operate within the city, you'll need an LLC.
Okay.
Well, not an LLC, you'll need a business license with the city.
Right, okay.
Okay, and that's $25, I believe. And the lady helping us with the screen there is the lady, so Jody Stones.
Okay.
She's the one that you would talk with about getting that. That would allow you then to be able to then solicit within the city to residents. We would not have the funds to be able to say, or even the authority to have you spray all the white top in the city, for instance, right?
Right.
But I do believe there are a number of people who, if they understood your chemical,
Yeah.
would be highly interested, like you're now pulling Ted and,
Well, and I would be
Great.
curious, if you would be willing to do a survey of city property.
Oh, yeah.
Just to go see, not, because on private land, we couldn't promote anything. We can't send you to private land as a city,
Okay.
right? But we do have city properties, like around the park. And I know on the one backside of the park, we got tons of that white top that's growing up that hill. And I send Toby down there once in a while, but it's not working. So I'm wondering if you would look at a few of our properties, like the park specifically, or
especially across the street from the park.
Water tanks.
and
The Serpentine property.
yeah, and down through the vacant
That's
property, and maybe give us a cost of what you would charge to do it for the city.
City
property,
that's a good idea.
So just kind of bid out these little sections.
Yeah.
And then in order to do that, I need to get the Woodland Hills business license and then just commit to a business name, right?
Yeah.
You should be able to do it under a sole proprietorship too. You don't have to set up an LLC.
Okay.
The state allows you to be a sole proprietor.
Yeah, my wife had to set one of those up, and they're not too hard.
But you may like the protections of an LLC when you're on other people's property spraying chemicals.
I'll look into both those because the tree.
Have you looked at the city's the city's resident-run Facebook site? Put some information out.
Okay.
That's a site we don't control, it's controlled by residents.
Okay.
You can, it's called what do they call it now?
Let me look
The
it up.
official community
No,
page is what it's
I
called.
don't.
No, they changed
You
it.
pull
The
them out
original.
Right now,
Oh,
The original.
the original. I'm
Called
looking
the
at- I'm
original, because
looking
there's
at
like
it.
3 of them out there that try and mimic it.
oh, was that the bad one, the official one?
Called the original.
Okay.
Woodland Hills.
I don't follow any of them, so I don't.
Yeah,
know.
I'm like, let me see.
Yeah, that is, I'm glad you're here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because white top is something we probably need to spend a little bit more energy on.
It's an invasive species, and I know I've heard lots of people that have been dealing with it. So you could even put your information out, once you get a business license, put it out on the,
Is that something we would newsletter or anything like that, or like?
I'd probably put it on the Facebook because that would probably reach more people. The newsletter ends up on the Facebook anyway. So go on the original Woodland Hills page. I
Yeah.
think it says Woodland Hills,
Woodland Hills.
There we
Okay.
and you could put your information there. Now, it depends on whether the person whoever is in charge of that lets it through, but I'm usually here in the city Monday through Thursday. So if you want to look at these city properties, especially the park, that one's a bad one. Where it's coming up the north side of the park. Kind of there off the north side going down that slope there, it's getting really bad with white top. So maybe if you look at that and say, okay, this is what I
We'll
do.
be hearing about it Tuesday next week though.
That's right.
Start getting rid of some of that stuff. I agree. It's horrible.
Yeah, yeah, and it's satisfying to see it. Next year, you know.
It's actually, when it first starts budding, I think, oh, that's kind of a nice looking. Then I realize it's white top. And I'm like, oh, crap.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve, that's it.
That's it. Sweet. So we had the shakeout. I don't have that on the agenda, but just so that we had that this morning. So how'd that end up going? Do you want to?
Yeah, the shakeout, we sent out a couple, well, let me back up. Through Be Ready, I sent out about 280 notifications to please report back to us on your family status. Unfortunately, most of those people that joined my Be Ready are not here in the city. So we did have some happen in the city, but we also got people who reported for our city as far as an hour away.
That's probably me, I think.
Well, yeah, wherever you were at, we could have reported where you were at, but there was people way down south, like Manti.
Oh, wow.
And then all the way up north and around the lake, on the other side of the lake. So anyways, the program, that functionality worked. And the whole concept was to test to see if we sent it out to the general public in Woodland Hills, would people respond? And if they did, would the report show up on our screen, our EOC application? And the answer is yes, it did.
Sweet.
I gave a brief overview with some of the staff that was there on time on how we actually manage assignments of people to go volunteers to react and respond to the needs of some of the community people. So it kind of acts like a miniature 911 dispatching service. Then we spent time talking about the positions that we need to try and recruit additional help from the community to assist the city's limited resources. And I came away with that to say we're gonna I'll put together a list of the needs that we might have, and then I'll send it out to everybody. Say, what kind of volunteers? Who do you think has the best skill sets in our population that could help us with managing this evacuation center, or managing this donation center, or managing this, or managing? So I'm putting together that list of things that we would need to have help from the city. So we're working on that. We've also tentatively set up a date for scheduling a fire test, of like a full citywide fire exercise in 90 days in the heat of the summer. And so we're going to do that. And that would
Well,
involve,
likely when the fire would probably.
which is more likely the fire could affect us. We also talked about creating a task force, a preparedness task force comprised of some of our citizens who were involved in the 2018 fire, to pull from them lessons learned and things that went well, things that didn't go well, so we can kind of see if we can prevent those things from repeating again in our next city event. And we'll do something like that within the next 60 days. And
Be on your fire drill type
no,
scenario.
I just had,
It's
we just
gonna
came up with the
happen in
idea this
90
morning.
days.
In 90 days, I'll look at the calendar in 90 days and see where a date might work out. During the week, guys, would it be better to do the fire drill on a weekend, on a Saturday, or on a weekday?
Saturday.
I mean, we'll have more people on a Saturday.
Yeah, they're only here on Saturday.
Okay.
Most of them.
I'll scan Saturdays in 90 days and see what kind of options are available. Maybe the next city council meeting, I can propose that to the council, say this is a proposed date, and you guys can tell me if this will be an official date we can then use.
Okay.
All right, but the radios, I need to know what worked, what did work with the radios?
So I noticed a couple of things. One
It's
is,
very encouraging.
I went to my house and I tried to text Doral at his house, and there's a hill between us, it wouldn't make it. But he was doing the same thing, we were
Do you have-
texting each other.
Do you have view of the water tank?
It's tough. I can see like at nights, I can see the light on the well house.
Yeah.
Up there from my house. So I kind of do, I mean, I can't see the actual tank, but I can see the light on the well house.
And the antenna is next to the light?
It's actually sitting on the tank next to the light a little higher.
Oh, okay. All right, so what I'm hearing is we might need to set up another repeater elsewhere.
I didn't try, I tried Toby once too, and it bounced back, and I don't know where he was in the city. But one thing I was noticing that maybe is a thought for the, whenever my phone screen would go to sleep, or it would close the actual app itself, it would disconnect.
If you
So
close the app, it will disconnect, but if
Yeah,
your
like if
phone
my-
is timing out,
phone screen would go blank, and then I'd walk up and click it open and then push on the app again, and my app wasn't closed. It would show.
but the
I need to
radio wasn't
connect.
connected anymore. That's a software, and I didn't make that software. So that
So
is an issue with software.
I can mess around with a little more to see if it was just maybe a weird thing with what's going on, but I only tried a couple times because like I got home and I thought, Doral texted me on my text and says, well, I tried to send you a message, it failed, so I got on my phone. And my phone had the app open all the way on the drive and I had the repeater right by me, but when I got home, I flipped it open and I had to reconnect.
It just worked to you again. It just worked again. I had to reconnect, but I was connected at home and I couldn't send you a message.
Yeah, it's probably because my repeater's
See
right
the-
inside.
See the reds.
Yeah.
I think it was the cats. The cats interfered
cats,
with
yeah.
the
The hair.
So maybe other than that, I mean, I think if you were in line of sight, it would work okay, but
We had a few more users spread out. So when we did a test in our ward, and I set 10 of them into, so we had 10 different districts within our ward, which spread them all out, and we had a very successful test. All 10 of them could communicate, even though you didn't have line of sight from one to all of them, but you had enough to one or more. So they were being routed, and our test with 10. So maybe it's the number of radios and where they're at.
Yeah.
I do plan on talking with the church leaders that we have and see if any of them want to be in connection. They could connect with us at the city, but they could also set up their own private ward communication network. Anything that they do would help strengthen our network. The more users, the better.
Gotcha.
Other than that, did I miss anything in our meeting this morning? Everybody came up with some great ideas. I'm gonna be chasing those down. And I think I was gonna go over those with you a little later too. And then, yeah, we have a lot of things to get ready to prepare for. We're gonna talk about them over the next couple of months.
Okay.
It was a good start.
It was a good start.
Start, that's also is.
Sweet. Thanks. All right, good. So how many people actually responded?
Oh. It was probably, let's go to the dashboard. 53,
Okay, wow.
so.
And John's going now.
Hmm?
John's going now.
Yeah.
Did he text you?
Yeah, and I'm, Ben Stones is going out for me right now.
So anything else on the shakeout? So other resources within the city that we talked about a little bit, community wildlife protection plan.
You talking CWP?
Yeah, is that
Wildfire.
Wildfire, okay, I think Jody put that.
We don't care about the wildlife. They can fend for themselves.
When are we gonna harvest one of those deer? Oh my gosh, I almost had like 30 of them the other day.
Yeah, big.
There's a big group going
I
back and
heard
forth.
talking to Randy Larson that they're not healthy either because they're overpopulated. But,
I have a crossbow. Nice and quiet.
I feel
so
strongly about this.
the CWP is a plan that I have to update. I work with the state to do that.
Wouldn't you go?
And I'm just in that, it expired, so I'm in the throes of working with them on getting it updated.
Okay, any support you need there, or is just?
Sure, would you do it?
Yeah, yeah. Show me how to do it. And I'll-
They're a lot of fun.
Any support you need, rah, rah, rah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like any plan, you just kind of make a bunch of stuff up and then remake it up every 5 years.
gotcha. And then pre-disaster mitigation plan, kind of working on what we have, like high risk, and then working.
So we're meeting with the pre-disaster mitigation, we're meeting with the MAG, Daily from the MAG on May 5th, I think it is. She's gonna come up and I don't know what, she just asked, she wants to meet with us in Elk Ridge together. And that's maybe why, did Jody put that on there?
Mhm.
Yeah, so I think she's coming up on May 5th to meet with us.
Okay,
And I don't know what we're gonna be doing exactly, but I guess figure out what the meeting's about. It's the 5th. It's Elk Ridge, Woodland Hills, and it is disaster mitigation meeting. So I assume that's working on starting a disaster plan or something like that.
okay.
I don't know what that entails.
Okay. So we don't even have anything like that currently?
Pre-disaster mitigation plan. I don't know that we do. When you go get, when you go get funding through FEMA, you have to have a pre-disaster mitigation plan. And when we put together our project up there with the basin that we built on top of the city, that was used FEMA funding. Just don't remember if we put together a pre-disaster mitigation plan when we did that or not. We might have it. If we do, I don't know if we've got it, so.
Gotcha. Okay. Sirens, sorry about a couple of weeks ago. But it sounds like it went good. Thanks for covering in for me, Doral. You sent the videos of of how to do it, so we should be able to do it.
They're each 1 minute long. There's two of them. I'd like to, if you're gonna be on that group, I'd like to send you that if you have WhatsApp.
I do have a WhatsApp account.
Tied to your phone.
Yeah, my cell phone number's
Let me send it that way. Okay. If that's okay with you, Chairman.
Were you on that one? Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna go to that training that got pushed.
Okay. So we both missed it. Okay. Well, the next one we'll hit. Wait, it's the first
Perfectly this time too.
Worked perfectly, yeah. Went off great.
I heard it loud and clear.
Who's the next one to do it? What app did we, I get so many apps going, I can't remember. Signal, right? Don't we have it set up on Signal, the Sirens group? Oh, we did. What app did we use, Doral?
I think you just had a Google Sheet that you'd used.
Was it just a text group? I thought we had a Signal group where we talk about sirens.
Oh, we do. Yeah, there's,
Oh, monthly alarms, what we call it, okay. So it looks like in May, oh, I'm up, crap.
Is it May 2nd?
Yeah, that's the same day as our Fire and EMS Expo too,
Oh, okay.
which I don't know if that falls under public safety, but we might want to talk about for a minute.
We definitely do.
So I may have to find a substitute because
So be at the park.
We'll be at the
So
park.
busy.
so busy.
If you want, I can jump over there or something, whatever. I'm planning on being at the Fire EMS Expo, but,
Cooking hot dogs.
is that what we're doing?
Yeah, get two of them.
I'll try and think of, who else did Mike? He could be up there possibly.
Mike and Craig, yeah.
Craig. Craig hasn't done it for a while. Maybe that Craig, well, I guess he did it before this last one, maybe. No, he did it 2 ago because he did it and it didn't work too well. Then Mike did it, worked great. And then you did it this last time, worked great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I can tell it was you too.
Could you really?
Yep.
I want to sing that Idaho State song.
you want me to read? You want me to read the feedback I got from one of our residents after that?
This is a good one. Yeah.
This will really fill your heart with love and kindness.
Regarding the siren?
Yeah.
Idiot.
You remember what his name was?
Oh, you told me. Yeah, let me look at that.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay. Turn this old-fashioned horn off. Hasn't been used since World War II. No other incorporated city or township uses this old-fashioned, out-of-date, completely not necessary siren. But I realize that gives the guy who is in his 80s or 90s the feeling like he's contributing to something. It gives him a job at least twice a year. I feel sorry that the guy hasn't advanced but still lives in the 50s and 60s. No reasonable city, township, or Inc. would ever use this nuisance of a tool, particularly announcing that it's only a test. It's a nuisance, all in caps now. It's a nuisance totally unnecessary in today's modern technology. But I guarantee you the old guy running it is still living in the 1960s or 70s. Turn it off.
I was like, I missed that one. That makes me really sad.
Pretty accurate. I think I wrote that.
Well, Goshen has one that goes off every day at noon.
Yeah.
When I was
Every day
growing
at
up, we
noon.
had one that went off every day. at 10
Every
o'clock, every
day.
at 10 because that was our curfew.
It has some glitches right now, but it's from World War II. The
What's the
siren.
name of the guy? I gotta go to his house.
Find that,
Scott
man.
Alexander.
Scott, I don't know. Shoot.
He lives right below you.
Scott Alexander?
Just, is it below or above?
I
Just
think
about-
it's, above.
He isn't the big elk dude, is he? That fancy house.
No, that's below you.
I'll look into it.
Scott Alexander. I gotta find
He
it.
lives at the end of, is it Vista Circle?
Yeah, on the, I believe the right.
It's that driveway that kind of goes up in there a little ways. I think he's fairly new to that house, like within the last 2 or 3, 4 years, something like that.
Doesn't understand. I just need to make him understand.
Man, I can't find this.
It's only
One
once
of
a
those
month.
for me too.
Yeah,
Poke him in the
I'm
nose.
assuming we must have woken him up during his nap.
Oh, that's probably what it was. He's snapping.
He was napping and woke up. He's really
Fuck.
bad.
Find it.
Cities are jealous of us that we have it.
There are a couple other cities that
It's
do.
great to have multiple paths.
The siren is, in my opinion, necessary for the person whose phone is not on them always, and we need to leave now.
For the kids in the.
For kids in the park or like,
Kids
yeah.
Away from home.
The-
They need to know.
The people
People
of
out
Lahaina,
walking.
Lahaina, Hawaii wish they had one of these.
Exactly.
These World War II siren work.
I think generally the majority of the public lights having the siren. I think if we did away with it, we'd probably get more.
Yeah, because it's like how many, I'm trying to find that stupid post. How many people commented on it? How many people said, I agree?
Oh, it was a Facebook
None.
post.
None.
No, this was an email he sent.
Oh, it was an email. Okay.
That's,
He sent him, but that was one of three. So we have in the message that goes out before the siren goes off, it says, if you want to give any feedback on the sirens, email this email address, and it's my fire one. I got 3 comments that day. The others were, hey, it sounded a little garbled. One said it sounded great. So I guess it depends on where you're at. And then his.
Did he do it anonymously?
No, it's his name on there. I looked him up and I found his Facebook site and I social media sleuthed him.
Nice.
Found pictures, if you want to know what he looks like.
I found pictures.
I was trying to figure out if I recognize him or know him from anywhere, but I didn't.
Elk Point. Yeah, he lives in Buckley.
It's right above you.
Cool.
Right. Speaking of that, city evacuation plan, we talked about it last week.
We did.
or last meeting last month.
What we do need is to figure out, before we can kind of disseminate this to the rest of the city, is we need to identify evacuation points. I think that's the next point is where are we going to go to? So if I can, I'd like to talk to you about that.
I agree. I want to start helping organize that and then talking to those locations.
And once we've identified those, we'll add those to the list and then we can disseminate that evacuation plan.
So the, everybody should know, if you don't know already, the training room is gonna be our EOC. And on that wall, when you walk in on the right-hand side, we're gonna put up a map of the city. And that's where we can start. And there'll be I'm thinking like a glass window over the top of it so we can draw on it without drawing on the map, and then we can erase it later.
Yeah.
But the idea would be to mark those on our map as well, those locations. We'll have to see how well we can get the map to fit under the glass, because
Well, we'll just print the map that it needs to be and then we can just order glass to fit it.
perfect.
Glass isn't that bad.
Okay. So that's the strategy. We're gonna implement that. The communication room, by the way, will be in the closet, which is a fairly big closet. But they'll be in the next room. We'll set up the radios there.
Are you looking at like a location like the middle school
I
or
would.
church building?
I would go as far as the fairgrounds, as far as possible locations. I need to talk to our county and see if they have any other resources like the fairgrounds that might be able to be additional resources. The challenge with using schools is that if the event impacts our city alone, they're still gonna have regular operations of their school.
Which they did during 2019.
Which is gonna be a big conflict and a big challenge, so we have to look at options that we wouldn't interfere. Usually the fairgrounds might be a good one, but there's still time frames when the fairgrounds packed. So we have to have backup upon backup upon backup.
One of the things that, like we've got 2 crash gates for evacuation routes, right? If there was an emergency, who hits those or who goes and checks on them? You know,
Which crash gates are you talking about?
the one down on Maple, and then the
Maple
one
Court?
by Shantos.
So, those are not gonna be officially designated emergency exits anymore.
So do I need to pull them off the map?
Probably. We, in one of the council meetings a couple of years ago, we told Shanto we wouldn't show it on the maps. We didn't want to do away with the easement in case we did need it, but we won't designate it as one. Those 2 were set up, the history from what I understand of researching that, those 2 were set up when Woodland Hills Drive was the only way out of town. Now we have Woodland Hills Drive, we've got Willow Reed, and we've got Summit Creek. So we got 3. And when we evacuated during the Pocketville Mountain, there was no congestion.
Yeah.
So these 2, we don't want to take the easements away, and Maple especially is horrible. I mean, we'd probably have someone, the first car through there gets stuck. Yeah, it's like dangerous. And this one, my thought there is, you're probably sending someone into a worse condition than they're leaving if they're going into Loafer Canyon. So we probably don't want to designate that one anyway for that reason, unless the fire's coming this direction. But still, if they can get out these 3 routes out of town, that's their best ways out of town and the safest. So we won't show them, but we're not gonna do away with the easements, and we told Shanto, we will take it, we will not designate it as a exit, but we also don't want you building or
Messing
walking,
it up.
messing it up, in case we do need it, because he was having problems, and right so, people like to do hiking, biking, and 4-wheeler riding, and they were all coming right up and down his driveway and walking through his yard and all that kind of stuff, and that's when he kind of got tired of it.
Gotcha. It's an insurance nightmare.
Yeah.
Insurance.
So really our 3 routes out of town are gonna be done. I wouldn't show Maple just because that's dangerous and this one's.
So do we need to pull the signs down too, or?
Well,
Maple's not dangerous if we're talking Maple Court.
The Maple.
yeah, not Maple Court.
Maple
Yeah, I was talking Maple,
Court.
Maple Court will remain as an exit.
No, the emergency dirt road down the back.
It went
Yeah,
behind
that's-
Bauer's house.
We dissolved that. No, it's gone.
Yeah.
But the water tank
That's
was
the water tank one, Maple
So-
Court.
used.
I'll leave Maple Court as the other emergency exit route.
Yeah, and that one was by agreement with Davis's that we would keep that.
Yep.
And then the developer also had to live up to that agreement, so that will be a route out of town. We would just have to bust through the gate.
Finish your question, chief, about how do we break the gate down? There used to be keys in the fire trucks, but we haven't tried those for years.
I've got one key that I know opens one of the locks, but there's about 5 of them on it. So we would probably be using a Halligan, K-Saw, or Buster.
Or the heavy.
Yeah, right.
Because I think the DNR's got a key on there, Salem has a key on there.
Um,
And there's some like beehive people that have a key on there.
Yeah.
A bunch of
So,
hives up there.
I know, but why does everybody get to put on their own lock?
It's easy. You just cut off a link and then add your own lock and now
well, technically, they're supposed to be daisy chained. So any one lock, you can unlock it in. But people sometimes forget how to do that.
Yeah, it just.
They end up not daisy chaining it, so then you're locked out. I have been down there, opened it a couple of times and been fine opening it with a key that I found in the 300 keys that were left behind.
seems like a conservative number to
So,
It is.
and maybe I look at it and see if we can put a key on the fire truck or something that would open it. It was daisy chained when I went and did it, but there's no guarantee. The
Yeah.
quickest route's probably gonna be to bumper your way through it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
The
makes
heavy,
sense.
which has dead batteries, by the way.
Really?
It's okay, it's snowing.
Yeah. Okay. So a couple thoughts. Anything else communication related that we need to talk about? Okay. Risks. Should we talk about with a risk, the events that are coming up and anything specifically that we want to? Because we're not going to have too much more time in this meeting.
Talk about what?
Just the events that are coming up. So Maple Days, this weekend.
Yeah.
Any safety items that we need to talk about? Potential risks that we want to discuss?
If it's in the road, the woofer will be shut off and Grizzly.
Okay.
I won't be here, but another deputy, Allison, will be here. I know, hey, I've been here for 2 of them. 2 of them, this is her second one, so.
Yeah.
You just heard there's no maple syrup this year, so you're out. Huh?
Well, and there was no date.
There's gonna be a riot.
So, yeah. But the
Maple
roads will be
syrup.
closed off
They're not.
if they're in the road.
No, that was
And
small.
Ted did,
Small enough. No new
was
stuff.
that what Sherry was
No,
calling about,
really.
was Maple Days, totally
No.
something different, okay.
Totally something different, but, one thing I got thinking about is power. Janet did mention that there's the panel up there. But I didn't know if they wanted cords run or power boxes put out or anything like that, so I didn't really, we got the water on, lawn mowed. I guess they'll figure it out, cause I'll be gone that day. Hopefully they figure it out.
Are you gonna be in Elk Ridge?
On the house.
I wish, I actually got a funeral I gotta go to. I would
We'll
rather.
see if they're gonna do it after. They're gonna decide tomorrow, right?
It'll be kind of a last minute game call, so watch for a message.
So this will be going tomorrow.
The clearing index has to be over 500.
Yeah, no, we just have a fire training, but if it's not a burn day, we can't do it.
Yeah.
So we won't know until tomorrow.
Gotcha.
It's probably late,
That's what
like
we're talking
late tomorrow, whether they make the call.
Normally when they do power, do we just have a big feed and a spider box and just distribute from there, or what?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. before.
Sounds like a
Who
good
has the,
idea.
who has, I
Sounds
know
like a
what,
good idea.
a couple of times.
SCSD usually does it for
Power
us.
company came in.
For Maple Days, SESD, or sorry, for Woodland Hills Days, SESD has done it, but is that what they've done for Maple Days? I don't know. I've never.
I don't know if anybody's even called. Let me text Jody right now.
Okay. Any other safety type items that we need to plan for that? Road closure, power?
I mean, we'll have the ambulance up there
Who,
with the EMTs, but.
How many EMTs are gonna be there?
So, Alan's gonna do it in the morning, and I think Preston's gonna be there for part of it with him in the morning, and then, I'll be there in the afternoon.
I assume Whit will be there.
She'll probably be at the fire training.
Oh.
Yeah, we had to double cover
The Oak Ridge one or a different one?
the Elk Ridge Fire training. Yeah, and since all of our, well, the vast majority of our EMTs are cross-trained, we have to keep some in the city. So I think Ray Thompson and I will, but you're welcome to
watch
to come be a part.
and be a
I mean, we just walk around
I
it.
help
It's
with
not like we're like
lifting.
just walking around anyway, just being there.
Who sets out the cones to block off traffic to one side and all that
So that's
stuff?
what, so I bought our sheriff trailer up today and there's cones inside there. The city also, we kind of use the city until they run out.
Me?
Cones, but
May have to see if I can get Toby to spend a couple hours that morning and help, because I'll be gone, and help Allison.
Okay.
See if he can come down and load what we have and then use your trailer and help her put them out.
okay.
You see, he's probably getting ready to go home.
When does that happen?
Yeah, because we don't even have, like, our firefighters.
So I think it's 10 to 2.
We're not super useful.
So usually in the past when I've done it, I'll usually get up here around 8:30.
Okay.
But
In the past.
if they do the house fire thing, Allison will be over in Elk Ridge
Oh,
until,
yeah.
Till right
Yeah,
before.
Sure will.
so.
Elk Ridge did not clear this with our Maple committee.
Yeah, they did not, did they?
And Ted, I guess when will you know if they're gonna use the road or the park?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Cause it looks like on Saturday it's supposed to be sunny and almost 60 degrees.
Tomorrow is supposed to clear out mid-morning, it sounds like, and then some. Maybe I'll go up there Friday evening, just
See if
kind of walk it,
it's
see what it
soggy.
feels like, and then I'll send it out to Janet and say it's kind of soggy. You may want to use the road. If I remember.
But I think, just like we do with Woodland Hills, it's just blocking one side so it doesn't cause a one-way road.
Okay.
Can you guys make your roads wider? Ted's like, don't even go there.
There's 2 inches at the top.
Wow.
The International
Anything else for Maple Days we want to talk about? Okay.
May 2nd, what do you got?
May 2nd is the Fire and EMS Expo. Hey, Toby. Is there a chance we could get you to work a couple hours on Saturday and then you're gonna be around? And then take some time off or whatever, or just charge Janet overtime.
Charge Janet.
We've got it's the Maple Days.
Yeah.
And,
So I won't be here, but Allison, the one that came and picked up the speed trailer yesterday. Did you talk to her?
that's Speed Sign Trailer. Was you here when she?
That was her. She'll be up here Saturday.
Oh, okay.
She'll probably need help setting up cones up there to block. And so what usually they do is they'll come down. She'll probably hook to the trailer. That's the cones, but then we gather up all the cones we have, throw them in the back of your truck, and then go up and we close off one side of the roads up there.
I did it last year.
Yeah, can you help her get that this year? I've got a funeral to go to, so I won't be in town, but
Which is so inconvenient, but
yeah, I know. It's kind of like, I'm using it for my excuse for everything.
so rude of them.
Funeral. Can I use it too?
She'll-
Yeah.
I gotta go to Ted's family member's funeral.
Back.
It's my wife
You
saying,
put me in
I
the
did
back.
for her well, but I'm gonna do for the family.
You too? On May 2nd, what's the hours?
11
What
to
time,
1.
what time is this gonna be at?
So I'm wondering if I should tell her, if all goes well, like 8:30, because it starts at 10. And I would say 8:30 at least, so it's the road shut off, so those that do come early don't start parking all over. Because I noticed that one year,
If they come early to set up, then
they
Park
just
where
start
they're not
parking wherever
supposed to
they
be, yeah.
want, so.
So meet here at 8:30?
Yeah, and I'll tell her that too. Unless there's a house fire in Elk Ridge.
Yeah.
it's a scheduled house fire.
So it's
Yeah,
11
we
to
just randomly
3.
set people's houses on fire.
What's that?
11 to 3.
But she would be on the road. So I'll have to communicate with her.
So confused. It's a fire training over there. He's like, what about the house fire in Elk Ridge?
Maybe glad just to come burn up.
What do we need to do to get prepared for that? Or do you need volunteers to
The
help?
Fire EMS Expo. Yeah, so I just could throw out a couple ideas and maybe we'll kind of discuss this in our fire group too, but maybe public safety, because there were a couple things that came up. I mean, Dan's gonna really try and push a big advertising marketing campaign this year, see if we can attract more people. He's been doing these graphics. He did like 3 more after
I know,
that.
he sent them to me. Yeah, they're cute.
He's got a few more as well.
Yeah, he sent them.
Yeah, so they're gonna start after Maple Days Expo and start doing a big marketing campaign. And then remind me, Toby, we gotta switch the banners out to our Fire and EMS Expo banners after Maple Days is over. Okay, so next Monday. So we talked about setting up something up there in the council meeting. One, to talk about the new state House Bill 48 wildfire risk information that shows whether you're going to get the additional tax assessment on your bill and how to tell you if your home's in a severe area, and all that stuff. We talked about a little demonstration booth for that. We talked about a sign-up place, and we've done this past without great success, but maybe this year, where people can come and sign up to get a free home assessment, but also we'll offer them like a couple hours free if our wildfire guys or wildland guys are available. Come to their house and help them for a few hours, help them get started, so we can get them doing that kind of stuff. So we maybe set up a booth for kind of that kind of stuff. What else was on that graphic? There were a few things. We got the helicopter coming.
I want to put a booth for recruiting more CERT people.
CERT, yeah, we can do a booth for CERT people to get that going.
You want the mobile command center again? The Mac?
Yeah, if they want to bring that, maybe, yeah, we can put up the mobile command center and.
I'll request.
And we used to do, so I don't know if for your class, you're gonna have to take a ton of blood pressures and that kind of thing.
Oh, yes, I
This
want,
is where we have people do it who are taking class, cause we always have to do blood pressures and,
Yeah.
So
That was
that's
the
where you
other,
can get a
yeah.
ton a year.
Right, that was the other thing we talked about, coming and getting a medical,
I'll do that.
whatever.
What's the time
So
frame
we're
again
gonna
on
have to
that?
get a bunch of strips
hours?
that people want.
What's that? 11 to 1.
11 to 1.
Yeah, we kind of shortened it up last year because it seems like about after 2 hours. When we talked about setting up, maybe Steve, like you did last year, setting up an obstacle course thing
That
for
was
the
fun.
kids. Yeah, do that.
What about an obstacle course for the adults? I was thinking, well, then.
I nominate you. to
We'll
be
call
in
it
charge.
recruiting academy.
Yeah, there you go. I was thinking to do something with our new spreaders and cutters. It'd be kind of cool to demonstrate those because that's one of the funnest toys in our whole arsenal, and it'd be interesting to be able to showcase those
Yeah.
somehow.
Rachel apparently has hit the gym.
Graphics, that's what I told 'em. I got a lot to live up to. That was supposed to be me.
I really like the fact that Rachel, had nice brown hair and you were 100% gray.
He knows.
But I had a nice thick head of hair.
Dan Road knows.
Yeah, he said I could get it to do his pepper.
So,
So,
if something happens, she can run the play and we can.
Yeah, we'd have to think
She
about
got a
like,
PA.
we get a vehicle, might be a little tricky. Unless you can set up some sort of platform to put it on, so you can easily clean it up.
Thank you, Toby.
Yeah, just want glass and stuff.
Because they'll have glass, and we couldn't let the public do it. We could demonstrate it. They could pick them up and do that, but we wouldn't want them working.
Yeah, let them working on stuff.
Without safety equipment.
Yeah.
But they could try and pick them up and hold them. We can take them up there and demonstrate them. and let
Well,
people-
do you know what else we could do? So Doral, when you and Alan did that with your grandkids, when we were doing the thing, like they hung pipes and let
Oh, yeah.
through it.
Those things up.
Yeah,
That was cool.
yeah.
I think if we could find an old junk car, that we could have you guys there, create kind of a spectacle.
Yeah,
And then do the pipes so that they can use it. I think that would be awesome. That's honestly what I would like, and that's what I'm trying to get Dan to do, is to say, okay, how do we increase the desirability of our residents to showing up? I don't want to have anybody decide or not show up because they didn't know about it. If anybody doesn't come, I want them to either say, I had something that I couldn't make it, or I just didn't want to come. I just don't want them to say I didn't want to come and then
I didn't know.
find out that something cool, a helicopter landing, that would have been fun to watch. I want them to know what they're opting out of if they don't want to show up.
Like I said, we could probably do that. I've actually got an old truck. I'd have to go to Redmond and pick it up on our trail. I think our trailer down here at Holland, I'd just take
100%.
like our brush truck down and grab it. One of them. Well, I don't know. Probably wouldn't make it, but I'll try.
Well,
Brush
if we
truck,
pull
not the
a,
truck, not the trailer.
Yeah,
if
the
we
trailer we could.
pull a spreader, off of one of the plows, that's your best truck to pull that with.
Yeah, I could run down and grab the truck. It's just sitting there on the farm. It's only a 2-door small truck, but it's something.
It's perfect.
There is a junkyard over here, but I don't know if we
That's
can
my
get it.
house.
There's that one, so for fire school, we did one, we went to,
Goshen or Gianola or
it
something.
was in Genola,
Yeah.
and they donate cars to this.
Yeah, and maybe we could call them, just say, do you have a car? And we could run and pick it up.
Yeah.
We have a relationship with one down by Walmart. They're pretty eager to help fire departments. If you want me to ask them.
Yeah, maybe we can ask them. That'd be much closer.
Yeah, but we need a trailer to go get it.
We've got a trailer down at the salt shed.
Load it and everything for us if we just have a trailer.
We've got a trailer and we could get it on and off.
Okay.
We just need to,
Yeah, that would work well. Let me ask them.
at least I think we got a trailer.
Yeah,
big enough.
we
That
will.
one down there should, because it hauled the Mini X and stuff like
Well,
that.
I drove my truck from Salt Lake on it. It works great.
That's actually.
You just need to make sure, you know, you have to allocate 45 minutes to pump up the tires.
That's all?
There's
So I'll start thinking about some,
That's what Toby's for.
I'll start thinking about some obstacle courses and then
Yeah.
some ways we can present that. So the extrication, it'd be way cool to demonstrate that though. It's some of the coolest stuff that we do.
And this is for this one, right?
For fire EMS, yeah.
Okay. Once you've decided and we've finalized, like we got a vehicle or something, let's let Dan know
Mhm.
so he can create a new graphic and advertise that point.
I think he's gonna send out multiple emails.
Yeah, he's got different ones
Yeah.
and different Facebook,
I
yeah.
mean,
He's gonna
I
do it
think
for
we
each
present
event.
those regardless of whether we have a car. Maybe that comes later, but we should at least do it on pipe or whatever we can, right?
Extrication with demonstration with the jaws of life. You gotta say jaws of life.
Yeah, say Jaws like, people don't realize what they are, but like, they'll hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be fun.
Dan will make something that looks just amazing and people, yes. And if they show up and it's lame, doesn't matter, they're there.
It won't be lame.
They won't come back next
We'll
time.
feed them
But
and
we'll-
give them, a chili dog, so.
We've gotta make sure we get twice the chili
Yes.
dogs this year. We ran out last year.
What's the zip code up here?
84653.
Come on.
Sorry.
Like
Don't you ever
Like
do
they-
reports up here?
I don't look at the zip code. We just put the address and then it validates it for us. The Mac wants to know the zip code and I'm like, oh.
Okay. Anything else for the fire EMS that we wanna? Showcase.
When we'll have leadership meeting on Monday, right?
Do we?
Okay.
I knew we had one somewhere. I might have
Get some-
it close.
Anyway, we'll have another one where we'll iron everything out and.
Okay, sweet. Anything else we want to talk about event wise?
Yeah, it's Monday.
Okay. Involvement, assignments, miscellaneous. We don't need to drag this thing on, but we're about 6 o'clock now, so.
Oh, yeah, my dinner's gonna show up here in about 2 minutes.
Oh, must be nice.
Hmm?
Must be nice.
Where are we gonna meet?
Yeah. Chicken tacos, you want some chicken tacos?
Like, yeah, that sounds.
Right,
nice. Trying to throw the scent. Okay, well, I think that's a good starting spot and, I guess we'll just kind of go from there. Anything else we need to talk about before?
I like your sheet you had below the agenda you emailed us that had the to-do lists of everybody. That's
Yeah.
where I learned I had an assignment. I like those things because we can follow up on. Anyway, that's good.
Yeah, okay, good. What's that?
Just hoping I didn't have an assignment on Monday.
You're listed everywhere, yeah.
Here's,
Yeah.
I think all of them were yours.
Which email did you send?
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
yeah.
I can go on most of the so. The more I get, the more I ignore.
We can cross our name.
I think the only one was the Everbridge. That we're working on, better solution for barricade at the bottom of the oak. At least they're straight now and stood up.
Well, don't worry, somebody's gonna run into them and
Yeah.
knock them again,
Yeah.
so don't worry.
Right now.
Named John Wallace, yeah.
No, John's not down there. We leave
Today.
him on the northern section of the city.
There aren't barriers.
southern section of the city.
Did we ever have a thought on what that better solution is? For those? I mean, I'm willing to pursue stuff and figure out,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
if we have a solution, I'm willing to pursue it and figure out what it would take and cost and all that kind of stuff. I just don't know of a solution yet. Guardrail, but I don't know if that would do any better.
yeah, probably not for a head-on like that.
Yeah.
It's sad that those people live with those in their front yard, but
Was better than when they didn't and things
Completely
ended up in
agree.
their front yard.
Yeah, we've had, since I've been here, 3 10-wheeler and
Saving them.
2 10-wheelers and a car.
And a Tesla.
What a-
Tesla.
what
There's a
about like-
Tesla that went in their yard, I think, one time.
Yeah, but they've had 2 dump trucks
2 dump trucks and a Tesla.
and totally could have killed their kids. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I think we need to relook at the signage. And for some way, just,
The new sign is more clear.
just
That's by
don't want
that.
anything
Nice.
big going through there.
A new sign. We got a new
We need to
sign.
put signage at the top of that hill, right before you need to turn left.
onto Willow
So
Reed.
there is a new one that says 17% grade, truck route, turn right, and that's.
Can we just do a
nice.
sign that says, don't be stupid and turn left right now?
I
Show
have
me
found
with a
that
body.
flag lady that just
National
stands there.
selection this way.
Right, like,
this way.
don't be an idiot. You're not the exception, like.
do we have any problem with trucks going up it?
Fire engine.
The one truck I know that went down it, and I've only talked to my dealership. The driver, one of the drivers, I don't know why the other 10-wheeler rolled. The one that rolled, it was one of those things he shouldn't have. He just bought the truck and wanted to test his brakes. He thought that'd be a great hill to test. his brakes.
Oh my gosh, brand new truck.
Like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, he just wanted to test it out.
Huh?
He just wanted to test it out.
Yeah, I just wanted to test
I
that.
wanna make sure these brakes work.
They didn't.
No, they
But
didn't.
test out
Apparently they
his
didn't work.
shirts.
Didn't go well. I'm just wondering, do we care if any trucks go up the street?
We try not to take our fire engine up if we can help it, but we'll avoid that one. But I don't,
But
we've had
think
trucks go up and
signage.
down it, but it's.
Yeah, not for any
I'd say
like
bar
safety
going down.
reason, but.
Right? We need to work on our signage to make them go left.
Is there a way to like have a weight limit on a sign that says no trucks over,
26,000.
I don't know what it would be, but you know.
Yeah.
We probably
I
have
think
to
a large
start
truck
at.
must turn left, you
So
know?
one thing I
Yeah,
found
something.
out, I mean, I got my commercial driver's
It used to
license,
be
but
one way.
out in Fairfield, they had put huge signs all over the place
People
for
don't
trucks. The drivers aren't paying attention or they don't
Yeah,
care. They're
it's-
just like, oh, the GPS says this is faster.
It's faster. And that's the problem. GPS always says down Oak is faster. That's where people get messed up is because they just follow their maps.
So the question is, when you have the roundabout starting to be rebuilt and that, for traffic.
Oh, that's a good point. It's gonna have to
Someone
go
might
down.
be going
we'll
that
have to-
way.
Yeah.
I mean, it
No,
may be
because
worth just saying
it, no,
17%.
it'll take them down Willow Reed
Yeah, they'll
because they
go down
wouldn't
Willow
connect
Reed.
them back down Woodland Hills to go to the roundabout. So if it goes, yeah,
And then-
in a perfect world, but
Maybe, yeah, I don't know, because I mean, you put signage up, but the verbiage, I don't, whether you say turn here idiot or 70% grade turn here, they're still gonna, either sign's gonna be ignored, right?
Yeah.
Unless you make some sort of, like, I've seen like when you go up through canyons, sometimes they have those flashing signs. You know, say, have the percent grade on them.
Yeah.
You know, flashing to kind of so the driver, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, we could make it, I'm talking to a company right now, we're getting some flashing signs that we're looking at for around here, maybe I can talk.
Just solar powered.
to solar flashing sign that says, turn here, dummy.
Cool.
I gotta grab my chicken tongue.
Yeah, we could have those.
Huh?
Is that home or here?
Just arrived.
in the front door.
Your boss is out there? Go.
I mean, the last thing I was thinking about on that was we could do like a berm, a retaining wall or something, which would look a little more natural. Yeah, I mean, if it was designed right.
Then it'll
we
end up
could-
on their roof instead of their front yard.
Yeah.
Big ditch down there.
Well, you remember what Moroni did to the city of, like,
Yes, like, and then we'll have pickets and then we'll have like,
like spikes, and that truck, the dude's dead. But he might be dead anyway.
Yeah, yeah,
but the
But
yards.
you would know.
yeah.
I'm not going down that because those are spikes.
See down there, yeah.
Yeah, I think we should just follow Moroni and,
Nice curve.
I mean, I think a good size, I mean, even if it's like a 10-foot berm or something.
Yeah,
It's a
but-
lot.
Yeah, those people aren't gonna want a 10-foot berm.
Do they like?
how about a
the
moat,
Americans?
I
alligators?
mean, I don't know, but they can at
Oh,
least have a
alligators.
view, otherwise you're gonna block off their view with a 10-foot berm.
We have alligators.
They won't
in
be
each
able to
spot.
see
We
the
have
mountain.
feed them.
Just see good-looking things built with cable that slow cars down, and that it'd be nice.
We should just
The
have.
problem is that it needs, the truth is it needs to be higher than it is.
Yeah.
Because even the Tesla went over the top of
Right,
it,
right.
and that's not a high,
Wires catch cars.
Well, the thing is anything that's careening that fast,
it's gonna flip over.
it's super heavy, it's gonna hit and it's going to go over.
I mean, if we did wires, we could do it higher at least, because then they could still see through
Yeah,
it.
that's good, yeah.
Chief, do we give these
What
back?
about a big ravine? Yeah, we'll send me my office right now.
A moat, we need a moat.
Big moat ravine there.
With alligators.
So they, instead of going off.
Pike and tilapia in there.
Well, anything else we want
Like
to talk about?
deteriorating quickly here.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to find a permanent.
Solution to that.
Attractive solution. Yeah. One of those big sound walls.
Yeah, right.
You missed the last city council meeting, huh?
Yeah.
We're about to turn ourselves into a compound.
Oh, I know, I heard 11,200 sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Okay, well,
People are
Yeah, I
stupid.
can't
I
wait to
just don't understand.
review that video.
They're so stupid.
It probably passed, didn't it?
It wasn't a vote.
Time to go?
it wasn't about, yeah, let's adjourn.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, the